So what inspired The Secret? What can we expect?
Magic has been my passion ever since I was a boy, and I just chose to make an album about one of my hobbies, one of my passions. Everything happened very quickly. I got a record deal from an Italian label called Frontiers, who had been trying to get me to make a record for many years. And suddenly the time seemed right, and I built a studio. Not that any record advance would ever pay for a studio, but it helped. It's been a long time since I made a record. I've been doing other things, playing live, producing other artists, and making a video series about sound recording. That took 3 years. You heard the album already?
No.
No.
I just got it
just
right
got
now. So yeah, I had two.
Oh,
I heard 2 songs. So the one was Jason Mraz and Lou Gramm. So how was the recording with those 2 great singers? And
excellent. Jason, I met probably 2 years ago originally. And he, like me, grows fruit, avocados, in California, and he and I have a mutual farmer friend who grows coffee, and Jason wanted to also grow coffee. So this neighbor in a neighboring farm introduced us, and we got on really well, and we talked about music, but then we never saw each other for 2 years. And that song that he sings, Miracle, when we were recording the track for it, I said, I think I'm going to call Jason Mraz, see if he'll do it. And he heard it and loved it. Said it sounds like it could have been on an album from 1982. Which is not, and he didn't mean that as an insult. He meant that, he said that my style hasn't changed in all that time. No, he was. I think he was pleased to do it. And
have you been in the studio together?
No, he was in Dallas on tour.
Okay.
And I was at home in California, so we did it over the internet at a distance. Interestingly, when you do vocals in a studio, it's usually the singer is on one side of the glass and you're on the other side of the glass. So it doesn't really feel that different. He's also in a studio, but behind the glass, and there's another engineer on there, but it's just not me. It's just. But we were looking at each other on FaceTime, on the phones, so we could see each other.
Is there any other artist you would love to work with?
I have a passion currently for Imagine Dragons. I think they're a great band. I've always wanted to work with Pete Townsend, but no, I'm comfortable with who I've worked with.
So I'm a big Beatles fan, so I have to ask the question. Let's take all the songs so you were part of as a sound engineer. Which one is your favorite?
I never really took any credit, and I still don't take any credit for anything creative with the Beatles. I was just a trainee tape operator, assistant engineer. But my favorite songs would be, if you ask me for my favorite McCartney song, it would be And I Love Her. And I enjoy playing that as well. Parties. I'll play, if I'm asked to pick up a guitar at parties, I'll play that song. And I think Tomorrow Never Knows would be my favorite Lennon song. And it's a great production, great sound as well.
What are you?
Good to know you're a Beatle fan.
Oh yeah, I'm a big Beatles fan. What are you?
Were your parents Beatle fans?
Yes.
Yeah. Figures.
What are your feelings hearing Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon today?
I hear it just as much now as I did then.
You do?
It's always on. It's always on the radio. Yeah. So I'm constantly reminded that was part of my life.
So do you see yourself as a magician, or a musician, or something in between?
Probably something in between. I mean, I enjoy playing music. I enjoy doing magic tricks. You know. So I sometimes think to myself, if I hadn't been in the music business, I might have gone into magic. Might have improved my magical abilities. But the talent that is out there in the magic world is unbelievable. There's really some incredible magic out there.
So you're going to play a concert in Munich in June.
Yeah.
Any special memories that you associate with Munich?
Oh yeah. I used to come here to record. Did orchestra sessions here. We often came here to promote the Alan Parsons Project records. Munich was always a music mecca.
So, because of my work, it has a lot to do with Bavarian culture and language. So I ask all of my interview partners to say one word in Bavarian. Wanna try?
One word in Bavarian?
Yeah. So.
Grüß Gott.
I got two words.
That's Bavarian.
Much more better. So my word would be Norgalzutzler.
Norgalzutzler. What does that mean? What does that mean?
So it's a person who drinks the very last warm, disgusting slug of a glass of beer. So the little, when you drink that, so that's not that good in Bavaria. Perfect. So that's it from my side. Thank you very much.
I'm going to have a sip of beer now because somebody's put one there.